Well, hello. So, I just thought that I would give you guys a quick little review of our brand new 2015 Hyundai Tucson that we picked up. I did a fair bit of looking around online before we decided on making a purchase. And first off, one of the things to notice was the different glasses of the Tucson are marked differently in the US than they are in Canada, so that's a big one to start with. In the US, the base model is considered the GLS, and then the SE, I believe, and then the Limited. Here in Canada, it actually goes GL for base, then GLS, and then Limited. So this model here is the GLS, front wheel drive only. We didn't really feel we needed all-wheel drive for our purposes, plus being able to get a little bit more gas mileage was something that we were somewhat concerned with. So more better, especially since we were trading in our old Hyundai Elantra, which was a 2012 model, and to be honest with you, that got fantastic gas mileage. So we knew going to an SUV was going to be a little worse, but this one's not horrible, at least not so far. So let's talk about this car. So again, front wheel drive. It's this one we got with the 2.4 liter motor in it. The 2 liter just underpowered. One of the reasons that we actually wanted to change our cars, and actually one of the only reasons, was that we wanted the ability to be able to tow our motorcycles. So the poor little Elantra had no towing capacity, and this one has 2,000 pounds, which is good. We also got the dealer to throw in the trailer hitch, which is not on yet because it was back ordered, but that's okay. Anyway, this is the GLS model. A few kind of nice features in it. Mirror, and it's crazy to think having a nice mirror. It's a self-dimming mirror, which is nice. So it actually, I don't know, this flip up your mirror kind of stuff. It just kind of does it all by itself, which is great. One of the things it didn't have in it was the navigation system, or the big LCD screen, or whatever that a lot of cars have in them now. But honestly, you had to go up to the Limited version, and going up to the Limited version was a pretty big price hike for us. You know, going up $3,000–4,000. And honestly, I do all my navigation stuff off my cell phone, so it really wasn't, or didn't seem like something we really needed. So we decided to opt out of that and again go to the GLS model. Other than that, nice and roomy. It's got a leather cloth interior, so the outsides of the seats are leather, and where you actually kind of sit as a cloth, which is kind of nice, I would think, for summer and winter here, cold. Same kind of stuff in the back. Front and rear seats both are heated, so you know, both the front seats are heated as well as the rear seats, which is nice. Also, the nice thing I think on the GLS, and I'm not sure if it has it in the GL, but GLS definitely higher, is that it has rear vents for the rear passenger. Bonus to that, of course, is that I know my poor daughter is always asking me to crank the air conditioning on in the summer because, well, she's cooking in the back. So now she's got her own little vent, which is kind of nice. Couple other nice things in this vehicle that I wasn't aware of. Mirrors are heated, as long as there's no switch for it, but as long as your defrost and everything is turned on, they automatically heat. As well as they have a button in the bottom over here, and it's a weird one. It's kind of on the bottom right, and it is for the front wipers. So the front wipers can heat as well, so they have their own defrost, which is kind of nice. Other than that, nice layout of the controls. Everything that plays for me when I have my iPhone connected via Bluetooth displays on the dash. Yes, it's not color and it's little, but you know what, I can see it just fine. Big one for us, and was a big one that my wife really wanted, was a sunroof, and our Elantra had a sunroof in it. So this one has a panoramic sunroof, so it's kind of got the dual sunroofs, so front and rear. I guess you can see that on the top of that screen. And front one opens, rear one does not, but that's fine. Very cool. We like it a lot. Other than that, it's got two actual I guess they're called DC, the cigarette lighter type adapters in the front for plugging and stuff. It has a USB port, an auxiliary port for your iPods or listening to music, stuff like that. Back seat, plenty of room. I'm 6'1", have no problems even when I am actually have the seat all the way back for myself. Sitting in the back behind me, I could sit in it, no worries. Not super wide, but wide enough. So would you put 3 of me back there? I doubt it, but I would have no problems, me and another passenger. Switching all the way back. Oh, actually, on a side note, the rear seats, sorry, actually recline a little bit, not a lot, a little bit. And you can see this video I have showing the actual rear, that one of the seats is back further than the other, and that's because it's reclining, I guess. But whatever, it's a nice feature. Of course, they split, plus the center part of the back seat folds down, so if you need skis or anything, or your passenger in the back has the need for a coffee, they've got room for it, which is great. Space-wise in the back, decent. Not one of the bigger cargo rooms, but you know what? It does the trick, and that's really all you can ask for. So, been very happy. We actually took our first little jaunt down to the States to go grocery shopping, and it fit the bill quite well. I'm going to stop for a second just to pick up some stuff, and we'll continue this when I get back. Alright, so I'm back. So a couple little features again I want to just point out that you may not even know that this vehicle has. I didn't, because I didn't again buy it with any inkling that I was going to use it as a 4x4, and that's why I got a front wheel drive. But it has a few features, like it has a hill descent feature on it. So as far as I know, that's for if you're going down a hill, and it will help you so that the car keeps traction and it gets down safely. Just make sure that it stays in lower gears, etc., etc. And that one actually is a button down here on your left-hand side of the steering wheel. The other feature, which is not actually a button or anything, it's just on the car, is for when you're traveling the other way. So you're actually, say you're stopped on a hill going up, and it is designed so that usually what happens is you got your foot on the brake, and as soon as you take your foot off the brake to go to the gas, the car has a tendency to roll back a little bit. The feature in here stops that, so it stops that rollback. So, which is good, because I don't know about you, but I've had people be a little closer on my bumper than I would hope for them to be, and this is going to stop me from rolling back. Other than that, dash-wise, like I said, it does connect to, at least I know with the iPhone, very well. Everything that plays on the iPhone displays on the dash. The actual controls on the steering wheel actually control my phone, which is fantastic. So the volume buttons work, the next and previous audio tracks works, so I can actually do that. Of course, when you take a phone and everything and actually get your phone to Bluetooth to the vehicle has total voice control, so I can tell it to call my wife, or tell it to switch to satellite radio, or any little things like that. What are all the Bluetooth and voice over commands? I have no idea. I'm sure I will learn more as I play with the vehicle. But so far, you know what? We've taken one long, I won't say long drive, but you know, a good hour-long drive on the highway, and we were getting about mid 7 liters per 100 kilometers, which is right in the ballpark with what they said we should get. They say combined would be somewhere in and around the 10 liters, so combined city and highway, and I'd have to say that it seems that that should be acquirable. We usually drive with it, and you'll see it actually has an active eco mode, as well as just a traction control right beside it on the dash, which is nice. Eco mode basically makes it rev a little less, so you're not going to be able to launch off the line. But a vehicle like this, to be honest with you, not really designed for that anyway. I'll probably do another little bit of a review later on when we get the trailer hitch put back on it, and after I actually get a trailer, because I'd like to see how well it tows. 2,000 pound capacity. We won't be towing, you know, that much close. Two motorcycles should come in and around, you know, 1,500–1,600 pounds. So we'll be close, but not up there. So this was our choice, 2015 Hyundai Tucson GLS. We got it in diamond silver, and we're quite enjoying it. We think it was a great upgrade from our Elantra. Cool guys, I'm almost home, and we'll see you all later. Ciao, bye. Oh yeah, one more cool feature that I completely forgot to tell you about. Most times when you end up getting the non-fancy navigation system stuff, you don't get things like backup cameras and that, because, and I'll just bring my camera down here. I'm gonna flip, hold on, I'm gonna flip it to the, okay, I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna flip it to the front camera. We'll continue, hold on. All right, so here's the front camera, and like I said, normally this little guy can't do a rear camera, but this car does have it. And if I go up to the mirror, so here's the mirror, right? You'll see. I'm gonna put this in reverse and watch the mirror. Reverse. Click. Boom. There is the rear camera. So this does have a rear camera, at least in the GLS model for sure, and it's in the mirror. So that's kind of cool. I like it. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.